Cari amici sportivi, it's the first one of the and on. Thank you for joining me. You know, you're gonna do the live after this, but nobody wants to join us. What's going on? Like, is everybody like just feeling stressed out for the first game? Inter
Yeah,
1-1, but talk to me, Anna. How you feeling, man? Nice
I think
jersey.
it's because the first round and everybody just wants to see what happens. So they're gonna need some time.
Hmm. How you feeling, man? Like, how you feeling? First game of the season. Fonseca, preseason games. It is preseason games. You know, like we're not gonna take that too seriously. But Milan Torino. It is what it is. I'm gonna be heading out to our local bar at Chicharo's to go watch the game with a couple of guys. But how are you feeling about this game, man?
I mean, we had a positive preseason, which is very important with a new coach. I mean, victories don't mean anything in preseason if you don't take that over to the regular season, but it's still something positive to build on. Again, we have a new coach, we have a new concept of play. We're trying something different. We're trying to be more direct, more precise. There are still a lot of things that he needs to work on. We still lack that defensive balance, but again, he has been a coach for a month for Milan. You cannot change 5 years of Pioli in 1 month. It's gonna take a little bit of time before everything comes together. And we did a very good job in the summer. We got the position that we needed, and if they can do manage a little bit of extra till the end of the mercato, maybe one or two players extra to give us a little bit more depth, I think we're gonna have a very positive preseason.
Anton, seriously, you think we're gonna get more players? Seriously?
I mean, I watched today the presentation of Fofana. I
Mm-hmm.
know Fonseca said the team is complete, but Ibra said in his style, the mercato is over when he says it's over. So I do see a
Obviously.
possibility of getting at least one more player because they said always, listen, even last season they said
Mhm.
this summer the focus will be right back, center back, CDM, and a striker. They did that. And now I think they're gonna look at opportunities. Also depends of how many players we sell, because there are a few players that we need to get rid of. So that depends on that. If we sell some players, open up some roster spots, because now we have too many players, which is good.
Look, you have your friend, Mr. Positivity himself, Davey Malibu.
How you doing,
Give
bro?
us some positivity, Davey. It's the first game of the season. Talk to us, buddy. Talk to us.
Listen, if anything goes by the preseason, I know friendlies, we don't like to look too much into it, but I've been really liking the way the team's been working. Finally, Fofana signed. Finally, it's done, finished. That we can put that to bed. No, for today, I'm actually pretty positive. I like.
I wanted to ask you, David. Like, it came up in the Montreal club chat where the question was asked: if we would have offered this money at the beginning, instead of doing this whole "here's what I offer" back and forth,
Yeah.
if we would have offered this money from the beginning, would have been accepted, or do you believe in this whole? Look at Atalanta. They need a striker. They bought him.
Right away.
Uh, and
I think
what do you
for
say? What do you say about this whole Milan Mercato?
I listen. I watched Kush's a video of the overall thing of the Mercato, and everyone's like, okay, without the Fofana deals, a 6 on 10. I actually like what they addressed every single position that was weakened. They clearly wanted to get every single, like Fonseca really wants every person that he wants. He wanted Emerson Royale, he wanted Morata, he wanted this. Listen, and we got them. Like Pioli wanted all these players. We got the guys that Pioli wanted, and this is how it's gonna be. As going back to Fofana, I do find they really try to lowball it really, really bad and then slowly go up. If they would have done this from the beginning, I do think maybe it would have still happened because, as clearly has been stated, that Fofana only wanted Milan. He didn't want West Ham. He rejected all kinds of other teams. So I think in the end, they're going to have to cash in on him when they had a chance because they could have let him go for free next year. So I think the way this Mercato went by, I'm actually pretty satisfied with this Mercato. Do I want more reinforcements? Obviously, what fan wouldn't want their team to have more reinforcements? But as a unit and how everything has been going on, I'm pretty satisfied with it. We're only gonna see now with the beginning of the season, but so far so
Definitely.
good. I have nothing bad to say about it.
Okay, okay. How about you, Andon? Do you have anything
Look at
bad to
Andon;
say
he's so
about this?
surprised. He goes, "Hey, what happened?"
Andon is judging you. He's judging you. Look at that 1980s glorious jersey. But
Beautiful.
Andon, do you agree with Davey? Do you agree with his thoughts about the whole calcio mercado? What do you say?
I mean, we since last season we saw when they want to do a deal, they want to do it on their terms without any conditions or ultimatum. So I think they did try to lowball a little bit Fonseca because he had 1 year on left on his contract and he really wanted to come because I'm sure there were plenty of offers for him from Premier League clubs where he would make a lot of more money than he's now. But in the end, he wanted to come, and that's really positive. And what's more positive is because we haven't had that kind of a player since Casey left, and it's very important that we address that position. So I hope he can bring that balance in the midfield that we needed, and also now we have more options on the bench that we can do. We can rest players, we can rotate, and still have quality on the field. One position that it's kind of a risk is the striker position. Morata is a very good player. He always scores 15 plus goals. He's a captain, but again, is he that guy that can lead the front line? That's the question. But he played, he always plays in top clubs. He was Spain captain, so there is something to him that probably we cannot see. And also, what I like the most is the Pavlovic signing in defense, because from the months again, what I saw, we lack that aggression. We really lack that aggression in the defense, and I think it's gonna help Tomori a lot. Moving Tomori to the right, leaving Pavlovic play on the left side, and it's gonna help them. It's gonna help them defensively. Also, Emerson Royal, it's kind of a 50-50 transfer. I know Spurs fans don't like him that much, and he's kind of a gamble, but I think the Italian league will suit him more. He has the physicality, he has the speed. Now it's up to Fonseca. He got the players he wanted. He yesterday said the team is complete. I believe we can win the Scudetto. I believe we can compete. So now it's up to him to brought
I
that.
love I love the positive. Andon, are you gonna go use this channel for the watch along? What's going on? Just let the people know.
Yeah, we're gonna do watch alongs as much as possible. We're gonna stream
Okay,
the game.
so on this channel, I'm gonna put Sunny's video. It's gonna go on as long
It's
as
gonna
I
go
want,
on.
and you guys are gonna do the pregame, the watch along. Sorry. Okay, so guys, stay tuned. Davey, do you agree with Andon? What he's been saying is like, okay, it's the first game. Inter Genoa 1-1. What say you?
I have the kids crying in the background, so I kind of miss what you just said. What do you say of what did you
I
just
said, do
say?
you agree with Andon? And then I said, Inter 1-1. First game of the season. We need to trash on our cousins as
Yeah,
much as we
listen,
can.
if positivity or no positivity, I'm a realist when it comes to everything. Everyone wants to join Inter for free. That's what you saw. What everyone wanted to go to Inter, and it's and that. So I don't necessarily say that it's gonna be that much of a big deal. I do believe in this team a lot. First game of the season, we can't really. Sorry for the background noise of the baby, guys.
He's a Milanista, right? The kids are Milanistas.
This is my girl. This is my baby girl.
She's a
But she's a
Milanista.
For sure. She's a Milanist.
Okay.
No, I agree with everything that Anton said. I really do want to see where this goes. Like about the Emerson Royale deal, it is a 50-50, but we have to really see how it goes. Like we have to give the guy a chance. In Tottenham, he was doing good, then he did bad. Change of coaches 2-3 times. What do you expect? Some people could try, some people could thrive, some people can't. We'll see where we go. I listen. A lot of people saying, "Oh, we're gonna finish top four, second." I do believe we are contenders now because of the address issues that we had, and we're gonna see how this goes. Like I said, the first game of the season. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's calm down, relax. It is Torino. No disrespect to Torino, but we shouldn't be having heart palpitations in a game as especially this Torino now, because they're just getting worse and worse. Even the coach said it. He goes, "We're missing a lot of key places," and Milan is complete. So we'll see where it goes.
We shall see. And what do you expect against Torino? Do you expect an easy win, hard fought win? Maybe you're expecting a loss. Say you.
I mean, I'm expecting a victory, but how it's gonna go, I want to see how they play the first 45 minutes, because we have Liban showed us the starting 11. It's kind of interesting to see
Okay. Oh,
Salamakers playing
Liban
left.
Youssef, thank you.
Salamakers
Manhã,
playing
Calabria,
left.
Tamor, Chao, Salamakers, Benacer, Loftus Cheeks, Chukwueze, Pulisic, Leao. Okay, okay. Morata's not starting. I have not a problem with that. Jovic up there. Uh, okay, okay.
I think
Uh,
the players that were on the Euros are not still at 100% because they joined the preseason late. So that's kind of an issue, and that's why I say it's gonna take a little bit of time till we see the full strength Milan. Because again, this is kind of a not fully rotated, but you can see, for example, Salamakers is not will not be a starter. Chow won't be a starter. I don't expect even Ruben Loftus to be a starter. So that's like three players from the bench. But that's good about a team when you have those many options. You can have absences and you can still put up this lineup, which is very decent. Besides, one thing is only Salamakers as left back. I don't know what's gonna happen there. That might be a problem there, but
we
the
shall
rest is okay.
see. Did you have a problem with the star lineup?
I'm starting to fall in love with Salasmakers again. I wasn't his biggest fan, not as
You love
much as
sausage maker.
Salasmakers. I never liked that name you guys gave them. Salamaker maybe, not sausage maker. But I was falling in love with him at Bologna. I was starting to fall in love with him again. I was starting to have doubts, but how can you complain when you had Pulisic and Chukwueze tearing it up? So did I miss him a bit? But I wasn't going too crazy about it. In the how you call it in the preseason, I loved it. Now that he's playing right back. Well, I don't know what he's doing here. Left back, right back. Where is he playing? Technically, if
Who
Calabria is
knows? Who
playing,
the fuck knows you're playing?
I don't know if where he's playing. But if he's not
Oh
playing
yeah,
right,
maybe even Calabria can go left back and Salad
I
right.
don't know. But if I see this, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch Fonseca right in the face. Don't make me fall in
Okay,
love with
okay. Relax, relax.
don't make me fall in love with the player again and see show glimpse like you see the guy is fighting for his position. You see that what he's doing, But after that, sorry guys.
Those are your
Uh,
kids. No, it's fine. The Milanista kids. It's okay.
yeah, I know. But like I said, I don't like this lineup whatsoever. I don't know why Jovic is there. I don't know why Pulisic is
Okay, okay.
there.
Mr. Negativity
But
himself is gonna be
Pulisic,
negative.
Pulisic had a
He's
knock. He had a
okay,
knock, so
okay,
you have to
okay.
be set
Look,
aside.
look.
Jovic,
I
we got
gotta I gotta go
Morata.
to Chicharo soon. You gotta be negative. I
I
don't
have a wedding
understand.
today, and I'm gonna be watching
Be
it there.
fucking positive. Be positive.
Oh, did
Can
you
you be
see how
positive?
much I changed when I started this? How
You
nice
were you were
I was positive until I saw this fucking lineup, and now you're making me swear again in front of
Andon,
my kids.
you're gonna stay on to this channel. I'm gonna put it on
Yeah, just put the video and look, and I'm gonna.
video to you're gonna go on a live chat. What are you expecting, dude? What are you expecting?
What am I
Uh,
expecting of this, or what are you expecting in
No,
total?
Andon. You're not Andon. Are you Andon? Relax.
Listen to
Relax.
me with your Videotron dial-up that we lost your connection
Okay.
2 seconds ago.
There's no connection.
Listen,
Andon,
it's the
you're gonna
first
go
game we
on for
have
a
to
live
win it.
chat. Talk to us.
Anything but a victory is gonna be disappointing for the first game, especially after that preseason. Even if we take out this kind of mixed team, if we want to compete and if we want to win a Scudetto, this should be enough to beat Torino at home. So I'm expecting at least 2-0 victory.
I
Two
just,
zero
I just,
victory.
I just
Davey,
don't
how
want.
about you?
I just sorry to interrupt you, Vinny. I just don't want us to sleep on it. I don't want us to think,
Yeah.
study, well, let's throw whatever sticks. No, like I want to come out the gate swinging. That's especially the first game. I don't want to judge too much on it, but the first game you should start with a statement, and then let everyone else get into their heads. Sorry, Andon, didn't mean to.
Okay.
No,
So
no.
you know what? Look, guys, Andon is gonna stay on this channel. We're gonna put the video. He's gonna do the watch along. Andon, I'm gonna put the video on a loop. You know what
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
Let's go with final predictions before we go on. Andon, what say you?
2-0 victory. I'm
Two
okay with it.
zero. I like it. I like it. Davey, Mr. Negativity.
I had 3-0. Now I saw this lineup. I see 1-0.
Okay.
Lucky go. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
are you gonna go with
Listen.
2 or 3?
No. I'm gonna go with 2-0. 2-0 sounds like a statement. Is 3-0, especially if all the guys come, all our starting lineups start. No, I say 2-3-0.
Okay, 2-3-0. We'll go from there. I think we're gonna get scored on, but I like
And
your
I'm missing
predictions,
negativity.
guys. And on, it will be on. I'm gonna go put the video.
Who's your dark horse, Vinny?
Hmm,
You know me. It's the Sal's makers.
Who's my dark horse?
Never mind score. Score, we have so plenty now. Dark horses now is the key.
Oh man, who's my dark horse? Loftus Cheeks is gonna be my dark horse if he starts. Loftus Cheeks is my dark horse. Andon, who's your dark horse?
I'm expecting a good season for Benacer, so I'm gonna take him.
You think?
I like it. I like it.
You think he's gone before the Mercato closes?
No, I don't see that happening unless some offer comes to pay his release clause.
A good offer, yes, of course.
Yeah.
I agree. My dark horse is Alexis Salesmakers. I want to see what he could do. Playing out of position. Playing out of position. I'm not too crazy about it, but let's see what the kid has to show. I really want to see what.
Take a look at their Twitter page, Facebook page. The Serie A Fantasy Calcio Fantasy League is on there. So here, guys, stay on this channel. I'm gonna put the video. Anna's gonna come on to with the watch along. Davey, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna watch at home? Your wife?
I'm gonna watch a bit at home, but then I have a wedding to get to, so I won't able to watch all of it.
You got a wedding.
You know what? I don't have too many weddings because I don't like too many people. But unfortunately, it's one of my best friends getting married, so I have to go.
All right. So Anton, look, I'm gonna be putting on the video
also
on
one
here.
more thing. Also,
Yes.
one more thing. I don't know if people know, but at the same time, our Futuro is playing in the Coppa Italia C. They won the first game. Now they're playing today. I think they're playing Novara, something like that.
Ibrahimovic scored 2 goals.
Ibrahimovic scored 2
That
goals.
was the Primavera. This is the Futuro. 2 different teams.
Hold on a second. Isn't Ibrahimovic a part of Futura?
He is from today. He played for the Primavera.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh,
We have a lot of options now in the youth.
I like it.
From
I like
myself, Vinny Jr. Look at it. Look at this guy. Guys, go
That look
enjoy the first game of the
that looked like
season.
Borini. That looked like Borini to me.
Hey!
Fast.
Capitan Futuro Burin.
Aye?
I'm gonna leave you guys on a video. Andon will come back on. Andon, you got access to the account. And on this note, guys, ovunque e sempre Forza Milan, guys.
Forza Milan, guys. Enjoy.
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
not much, man. I'm
No,
happy on
Genoa
the
just
match
equalized.
I just witnessed with Inter, but I am at least happy Tarama's in my fantasy team. So
Genoa just
there's that.
equalized.
Well, that's even better.
The Messias missed the penalty, then scored on the rebound.
I
Missed the penalty, but they scored. But there's still time. Inter
was gonna
are
say because
up.
I'm on I guess like the Fiorentina game. They're getting ready for the Milan match, and they put me on this game. I don't know why they're not showing me the Inter match.
Oh, Genoa has a counter attack. They might even score one more.
All right, hold on. I gotta watch this game. Why are they
Ah.
showing me the Fiorentina game?
Ooh.
Well, that's even better.
What? Vitinha just dribbled half Inter team.
Yeah, Vitinha has looked really good for them. I don't think I knew about this player before. Like,
Yeah,
obviously, there's the
noticed it.
Vitinha at PSG, but this is a different Vitinha. All right, I'm jumping on this game now. All right. I think they just blew the whistle. No, there's a free kick.
There's a free kick. Yeah.
Vitinha megged Bisek, and then Dumfries had to drag him down outside the box. Yeah, Genoa. I mean, if they can stay healthy, like I think they're gonna be pretty good. I think they'll finish like upper mid table, maybe. Honestly.
They do lost their attackers, so
Yeah, but I mean, they gained this Vitinha guy. This Vitinha kid, it looks even better than Retegui. Honestly.
yeah, but they lost both. They both Goodmanson.
Oh my god! Deflection. That was gonna dip in at the near post. All right, corner kick. I think this is the last kick of the game.
Let's see a few more minutes.
Oh my god, this would be perfect to goal right now. Already though, a draw. This is a good result for us. Aaron on the corner kick, and looked like Dumfries won the header. I think that's gonna be it. Frendrup trying to draw a foul, and looks like he might have gotten it too. Yeah, it's all kicking off right now.
Let's see if
it was Aslani running him over for no reason.
It's a good, good for us, but we need to win as well. So this result has no meaning if we don't win.
I feel like Frendrup could be, one of those guys that could replace like Vinny. Honestly, he's one of the guys I've been watching since last season. He's a hell of a player. He just never stops, that guy. I think he was like the top like ball winner in Serie A as well, something ridiculous. Obviously, he plays for a lower team like Genoa.
They're still playing. Are they gonna play until Inter scores? What the fuck is this?
I mean, Genoa's looks more likely to score, but of course the counterattack is always dangerous with Inter.
Okay, game over. Inter drew.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me.
They drop points, which is good for us.
Perfect. I mean, that's a great start for us, honestly. And Thuram scored both the goals. That's perfect for my fantasy team.
I can just post. This is our starting 11.
So no Teo. I mean, what's going on with that, Andon? I think we got to talk about that.
I think he's just not 100% fit. Just like
okay,
the rest.
We're just not risking
it.
it.
Because all of them just came back like a week or two ago. So
yeah. But Mike is okay. But he's obviously the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Mike is a goalkeeper. Doesn't.
Who else was playing? I mean, Reinders was also in the semifinal.
Yeah,
I believe.
Morata as well.
Morata.
Teo.
Yet these guys are fit. So Teo has been unprofessional, maybe?
No. Even those are not fit. You see, Rangers is not starting as well.
But Morata is, or is he not?
Oh, Jovic is starting.
Okay.
So
Okay,
everybody
and that
besides
that
Mike,
makes sense then. Okay, all
Mike
right,
is a goalkeeper.
all right, okay. Well, Jovic did score in the friendly.
He
He
scored 2
looked
goals in the
pretty
preseason.
sharp.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked fit.
I remember he played like 45. I forget which friendly it was, but he played like the first half, and he ran his heart out in that first half. Honestly, I've never seen Jovic run so much in my life. He was everywhere. I think it was in America, perhaps that last friendly against Barcelona.
Yep.
So he looks in good shape, honestly. So yeah, why not? He's got this new confidence. Perhaps he's got the number 9 jersey. You know, this is what you got to be able to do. Step in when your teammate isn't 100%. And I'm sure Jovic is looking forward to this opportunity. Maybe he feels he can, give Morata a run for his money, and take over that starting position. A lot of people not happy about Morata, at least in our group. It's kind of 50-50. Actually, I would say mostly people are just unhappy about it.
I mean, he's not a classic or bomber that's gonna score 20 plus goals, but he constantly scores 15 at least. So
yeah,
and he can assist. He's a different type of a striker. He's not a goal scorer, but something different.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
Just
worried
getting
about the
this
tech
set
because
up.
so many players can score the goals.
Right.
I'm curious to see how our defense will look, especially with Fofana coming. That's a huge signing, probably our most important one.
Yeah.
And we can have so many combinations now in midfield. They can play with two CDMs, Benacer and Fofana. He can play Fofana Reindeers. He can play Benacer Reindeers. He can play with Ruben Loftus. There's so many combinations because it looks like this season Ruben is going to play in the double pivot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because it looks like Pulisic is going to be playing in the cam position, and I don't think Ruben. He's not a guy that's going to sit on the bench really. If he's fit, he's going to play.
Also, guys, we're
At
going
least
to
at
take a
Milan.
look at the Milan Futuro game. They're playing in 20 minutes as well. They're playing Coppa Italia, so we're gonna keep an eye on that.
So they kick off at the same time? No, they kick off 15 minutes after, right?
Yeah.
So we could probably finish that. That'd be a great and it's
I don't know if you found.
Yeah, the Coppa Italia, like you said, right? It's the Serie C Coppa Italia.
Serie C. Yeah, I don't know if there's any links. If we can use the last ones.
I mean, we found it last time. We were able to watch it. We didn't stream it for you guys, but we were able to watch it. It was Liberali had a great game. I remember that.
That's why
he had, intercepted that pass, put the goal in.
I think even Toriano is called up for that game.
I mean, I would absolutely do it. I mean, but Nava, he deserves to start after that performance that he gave, that penalty save. I mean, it was kind of in the balance when he made that save. It was only 1-0, and he made a huge penalty save.
Oh no, sorry, huge Toriano is on the bench.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Nava deserves to play, but Toriani, I mean, this guy is in fantastic form. He needs to play somewhere, honestly.
Yep.
I'm a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, he's just going to be sitting on the bench. We have this great prospect. He's only 19 years old. I mean, he seems like Donnarumma with feet almost. Maybe not the reflexes that Donnarumma has exactly.
Yeah.
But he has way better feet than Donnarumma ever had.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe it balances itself out because he can play out of the back so well. I mean, he's making a few mistakes still with his feet, but even top goalkeepers sometimes do that. You can definitely see that he has good feet for that size. He's, I think, 6'6". He's like the same frame as Donnarumma as well. And of course, he made a good penalty save in the I think it was Barcelona match, right?
Yep.
The PKs. We went to the PKs. Came up very big in that friendly match.
He was great during the game the full time.
Yeah, the whole preseason he was great. He's a big reason why we were winning like every
I
game.
mean, just before we start, I want to talk. I don't know if you people can hear me.
Sorry, you cut out, Andon. I still don't. It seems like we
I will,
lost Andon.
oh, sorry, I'm back. He
Okay, he's
brought up
back.
about the Mercato. He was asked if a third striker is coming. He said no. That's why we have the Milan Futuro. He doesn't want to stop develop them. So if there's need, he's gonna give them a chance because we have very talented kids there. Also, he was asked, "Is the market over?" Because Fonseca
Yeah.
yesterday said the market is complete. Ibra just said now is the 6th day the market ends when I say so. So
Yeah.
don't be surprised if we sign at least one more player. Kone
I
looks
mean,
more like because Samardzic now is Atalanta will sign him. It's a done deal. So Kone is probably the guy that will
I
go.
was saying that like if they lose Kupa Miners, Samardzic, I mean, if he's on the market, that makes perfect sense for
They
him to go
already
to
agreed the deal.
Atalanta.
It's done. It's a done deal.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
earlier in the Mercato, it looked like Kupa Miners was going to Juve already, and I was thinking, well, if Samardzic is on the market, he's got to be going to Atalanta then, because
yeah,
that makes
he's.
perfect sense. He gets Champions League football.
I mean,
He's it's a
we
step
need
up.
more type of corner type of a player than Samardzic. If we can add that defensive midfielder one more, we're gonna be
Yeah, I was
okay.
gonna say we don't really need that profile anyways. I mean, great players, Samardzic, but we need more ball winners. I think
Yeah,
because Pobega, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna get with Pobega. Really, his career seems over at Milan,
I mean
honestly.
Pobega
But
again.
he's homegrown and he's Italian, so we need him in the roster.
Now they're gonna
Maybe he
sell.
can turn it around. We'll see, but
I know he's
it doesn't
going
look
because
likely.
he's not even called up for this game. It's not an injury.
Yeah,
Just
he's on
not
the
playing.
market. Yeah, he's just on the
Him,
market.
Adli, and Kalulu.
But like you were saying, like even if we sell Pobega, I don't know if we can bring in like Kone. Isn't that what you were saying? Like we don't really have the roster spots. We need a certain amount allocated to
Yeah,
Italians, and we
we can
only
have
have so many roster spots. You can't just put like 50
17
players in
foreigners.
your team.
We can
Huh?
have maximum 17 foreigners.
Great.
So maybe if we swap Salamakers for Chiesa like that, it opens up a spot for Kone.
I mean
That's
that's probably the reason why I would take that Chiesa deal. But I mean, it is a lot of money though. It's a huge salary that you got to pay off. He has his injury problems. He's had that knee injury is going to stay with him the rest of his life. I mean, we've seen what happened to Zaniolo. His career just nosedived completely. And Chiesa, I mean, it's not as bad as Zaniolo. What has happened to him.
yeah.
It was only one knee at least, and he had a. I mean, he didn't have a good season with Juve. Let's be honest, last season.
I mean, if he accepts to
It's
be a
tough to have a
backup,
good season as an attacker when you have Allegri as your coach. Yeah, maybe this is what we need to do. It makes sense in terms of the roster selection, but in terms of the money, I mean, Salamakers is probably on like 1/6, 1/10 of what like
around 2
Chiesa
million,
makes.
something like that.
I think Salamakers last time I checked, like a few years ago, he was on like, and this is gross. I
He's
think he was
gonna
on like
look.
1.28 gross. I think I was checking like on Capology, and Chiesa is on like 11
It's
gross
gonna
if
be
you
interesting
include
to
like
see
his
how we
bonuses.
play against a 3-5-2. We usually struggle that with Pioli. So this is a good test to see how we're gonna look this season.
Ricardo says 5 million and he wants a raise, not worth it. I think he's talking about
Yeah, Chiesa.
Chiesa. Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't know, Ricardo. I mean, we
if he
need
accepts,
good Italians. Chiesa is sorry, Andan. You want to talk? Go ahead.
if he accepts to be a backup and gets like a 3 million salary, there, yeah, get him.
I mean, that's a
But no,
huge drop off, though. 3 million from what he's
I
making right
mean,
now.
nobody else wants him, so
But he is a Milan fan. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think so. I don't think even if he's a Milan fan, I don't think he's gonna take that much of a drop in his pay. That's just ridiculous. I think.
it kick off for me.
Do you want to pause it then so we can
Oh, it's a
sync
false
up?
start. They're gonna do. What did they do? They're gonna restart the start.
Yeah, just pause it when the kickoff happens.
But they restarted.
Yeah, I just saw the restart right now. Or sorry, I just saw the first one. They're so you're definitely ahead of me a few seconds.
I'm gonna pause it when they start again.
Okay. Yeah, I got to go through like the VPN and everything, and I think you're watching on your TV, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. And
Just tell me when you're at 5 seconds.
yeah, so it's a little bit harder for me. Okay, 5 seconds yet. I'll tell you when I'm there. I'm not there yet. All right. I mean, I feel Torino they might get a little more exposed this season. Their coach is okay. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, 5. Go ahead. Their coach was, I think, Venezia's coach last season. He brought them up, I think, through the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. And I was looking at their team, and, you know, like the goals scored against, and their defense, they leaked a lot of goals in. They were more an offensive team in Serie B. So I'm wondering if that kind of will come into play when he takes over at Torino.
Yeah.
Because under Juric, they've always been a very difficult side, I think, to break down. I think they had one of the top defenses last season, if I'm not mistaken.
But they did lose Buongiorno. So they did change the coach, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Although again, their midfield and attack are very solid.
Yeah. They're a solid team. You know, they could be Conference League, you know.
Yeah, around 7 to 10 spot, I can see them being there.
And Salamaker's playing left back now, showing his versatility today.
I mean,
I think this suits him a little bit better, like than playing on the right side, because I think we're used to seeing our left back go really far forward. Ooh, we nearly found Leao with that pass. Or no, it wasn't Leao, it was Chukwueze.
Listen, we don't have too many choices now for left back. Theo not ready, Jimenez injured, and Terracciano was the worst player in the preseason, so I can see why Salah is starting.
Right. Let's see. And I don't know if you touched on this earlier, but the Primavera winning 4-0 today.
They won 4-0, yeah. Ibrahimovic 2 goals.
Double from Max Ibrahimovic as well. Very interesting. Because I think I was with you on that one. Like we thought that the Primavera might struggle this year, but it's a very good start. Because a lot of the guys who would be in the Primavera, like Liberali, Camarda,
almost half the team that's comfortable.
They're in the Futuro now.
Yeah.
So that was really great to see.
They still.
Torino attacking on this right side. Bellanova. Ex-Milan product. Bellanova. Pretty fast and physically imposing also, Bellanova. Salamakers could have a really tough job defensively to win that battle, honestly. If he's just allowed to run on Salamakers, it could be difficult. All right, here we go. Building up out of the back. Salamakers running forward. Now is looking for the pass. Didn't find him, though. And Chow with the pass. Calabria doing those runs. I don't know if I like seeing that, honestly, from Calabria. When he does those kind of crazy runs, those inverted runs.
Yep, he's a liability.
He's not going to get back then, that's for sure.
Yep.
if he goes forward. He doesn't have this pace to get back. That's good from Benacer. That wasn't easy to win it back against Zapata there on the touchline.
I mean, if he stays healthy this season, he's gonna be like new signing as well.
I mean, yeah, last season he was out most of it, and then when he came back, he wasn't really fit. I think some of the times he was just benched really last season, literally.
Him, Chuck, and Salah can be like new signings this season.
I mean, Chukwueze was kind of fit, I would say, last season. It wasn't.
He picked up pace at the last 10 rounds of the.
Yeah.
But not his fault. That was purely management.
But I liked what I've seen from Chukwueze this preseason. Also, he's been tracking back quite a lot. Also, he's gonna have to do that if Calabria is the side back on his side. He has to help him out a lot. Salamakers. Ooh, okay. All right. Pulisic charging forward. Leao doesn't know where he wants it. Leao ends up getting it, but he doesn't know what to do. Deflection, corner kick. All right. Let's see who's on the corners then. Is it going to be Benacer, perhaps? I mean, I think it would make sense for a left-footed player to take this. Yeah, it is Benacer. Okay.
Yeah, Benacer.
I like that we're doing in-swinging corner kicks. That's, I think, always the thing to do. Chow off the goal line, and Leao hits it over. Jesus Christ. Oh. Knocking on the door already, Milan.
No, you can see almost from the first 10 minutes we look a lot better than last season.
Sanabria, I think, was on Chow there at the back post. Couldn't really contest it. So close, honestly.
But we are pushing forward. We are attacking again. Just need to be smart and patient.
Yeah, I mean, we have a very strong bench right now.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't work out this first half, don't get too discouraged.
And that's why you need a strong team. Champions do have a strong team, and we have a lot more depth this season. We're just, I would say,
everyone's healthy right now, Andon. I think that was the big thing last season, right? Like, we had crazy injuries.
Yeah. I think we're just two players away from a top team.
I mean, maybe the coach also. I mean, so far Fonseca, he hasn't really put a foot wrong, but I feel like it's going to come up sooner or later. But we'll see.
For Italy,
I feel like he's going to get out coached at some point. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
To win the Scudetto. But for Europe, we're missing like one or two players. But also that depends if you have injuries or not. So,
maybe Kalulu goes. If Kalulu leaves and Chiesa comes in, I mean, does that kind of help us free up a spot?
No, because Kalulu is extra anyway.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is swap Salamakers for Chiesa and bring in Kone.
I don't want to let go of Salad, man. I really don't.
That's the only way.
We need the energy, man. We need that energy.
Otherwise, we need to look at Italians to sign. or players that are trained. I don't know what was the rule, like 4 years.
I don't know. Has Casadei left Chelsea yet?
No.
I feel like he would be a good loan signing, a good young player to bet on. He had I think he was the top goal scorer in the under-20 World Cup last summer.
Yeah, but we need a more defensive player.
I mean, he can play. I mean, he plays central midfield. He can do the defending. Also, the goals they scored, they were headers. It's not like he's dribbling people and doing that. It's just that he's a pretty big player and he gets in the box. He's physical.
We need a classic CDM.
Yeah, but there is no Italian that can do that. There really isn't. Maybe Jorginho. I don't know, but I don't know what his physical condition really is.
I mean, last I read, Verratti wants to leave Qatar. He's 31 still. He has a lot of people.
I mean, in a possession-based game, like in a midfield three, Verratti would be interesting. I mean, I don't really trust him though. Honestly, he's not professional at all, in my opinion. He's getting older. It's gonna catch up with him. He's not big either. He's gonna lose a lot.
I thought he was older, but he's only 31.
Yeah, but that's pretty old for him, I think, already. He's declining already. He wasn't even in the Azzurri squad, was he? I don't remember him playing in the Euros.
No, he wasn't called up.
Yeah, exactly. That should tell you everything.
But Azzurri was a terrible choice. The whole
I mean, and he wasn't even called up. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's professional enough, really, and he's certainly not a ball-winning midfielder. I just remember him smoking cigarettes in the locker room and stuff like that. Then again, Pirlo did the same thing, but yeah, I don't think we have a room for a Pirlo type player in this system that we play. Ruben, well done. Great physicality from Ruben. I'm a little bit concerned seeing him playing as a defensive midfielder, honestly, because I feel like he loses focus sometimes, in his defensive positioning, especially on set pieces. I feel like, I mean, it's odd to say this because he's a big guy, but he's one of the worst players defensively on our set pieces. I remember seeing him almost every single goal. It's something to do with Ruben losing his marker, and either it's the second ball or the first ball, somewhere something happens, and he's just he's caught sleeping, really. So I'm a little bit concerned to see him as a defensive midfielder. But I mean, if he just pays attention, he'll be fine. He's a great player. He just needs to pay attention and be brave. Use that size and athleticism.
The Milan Futuro game should start any moment.
We could check that during halftime as well. Maybe it's on that Sky Sport Italia site that you found.
I'm gonna check now.
Yeah, I think first we got to figure out what channel it's on Sky Italia, right? I think last time it was channel, I don't know, 502 or something like that. Oh, Calabria just got burned.
It was 5-0 or 5-5, something like that.
Something like that. It's 5 something. I remember. That's where we found it last time, or you found it. I found it on a different site, but the quality you found was much better, but it didn't have sound for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting to see. Inter obviously plays the same formation as Torino, this 3-5-2 kind of setup. So it's nice to see how we might play against Inter, because that game's coming up pretty quickly also in like a month or so. Oh, Zapata! Jesus Christ. Maignan was caught sleeping there. He was beaten. He was beaten.
I didn't see that. I'm searching for a link for it.
He was beaten, I think. Mike not looking 100% whatsoever. Oh my God, that would have been a nightmare to see that going at the near post. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was saying it before in the chat. Like, I feel like Toriani he's better than Mike in this moment, just because Mike hasn't played. Like, Toriani is just on fire. Jovic, good strength. Almost gives it away. Tomori, why are you doing that to Benacer? Benacer, wow. Fantastic work from Benacer to get out of that situation. Tomori put him in a really difficult position there. And Benacer did brilliantly to get out of it. Here we go. I don't know if we're moving the ball around quickly enough. I don't know if we're doing this on purpose, but it feels like we're just kind of we're doing what we do sometimes. We start like, I don't know if it's we're overthinking or what the hell is going on. We don't move the ball quickly. We just kind of move it at a normal pace. Okay, Leao though. Oh, Pulisic, it's on target. Good save. And offside flag is up though. Leao was offside. All started from Salamakers. Good ball from Salad. Man, look at that bench. Pavlovic, Morata, Zeo. Good Lord. Reinders. Okafor. Oh, Andon's cat knocked something over.
I'm trying to, I don't know what fault.
Jovic winning the ball back. But he doesn't give a good ball to Chukwueze or something, miscommunication kind of. He did pop up on Chukwueze. I'm not going to blame Chukwueze for that. Jovic, he's got to calm down when he wins the ball back, give a good pass. Can't be in the air like that. Drill it in the air. Yeah, we're really not able to press with this team with Jovic, Leao, Chukwueze. Pulisic is like the only guy that can maybe try and press. That's what I'm seeing right now. But honestly, in this 3-5-2 setup, especially against Inter, I don't think you really want to press them too much. You want to, wait together. Oh, Jesus. Counterattack. Zapata. Blocked, though, by Tomori. Tomori, though, he's gone down, holding his head. I don't know who was looking for the foul, but he didn't get it there from Chow.
No, he's
Shove
okay
in the
for me.
back. Yeah, I mean, I figured he was. I don't know what happened. I think the player fell into him or something. Maybe Zapata's elbow hit him a little bit. I don't think it was the shot. He blocked it with his foot. Let's see. Jovic comes back. Torino allowing Jovic to get on the ball. They win it back. Now, hold on, Chukwueze. You don't need to run all the way over there. Just hold it. Yeah, save your energy. There you go. We are looking a lot better defensively.
Yeah.
I have to say, a lot more organized. I haven't seen Calabria take up any positions in defensive midfielder positions.
He's not playing in midfield.
So I'm happy about that. No more Calabria Stones bullshit. You never know, though. So he might just like pull it out of his ass at some point and just say, "Hey, I'm the captain. I'm doing it." You never know. I feel like I haven't seen the last of Calabria Stones, honestly. He's going to make a comeback at some point. Leao. Well, easy. Way too easy. It's a shot on target, though. Maybe that gets his confidence going. Good ball from Chow. And Chukwueze, well, Leao's fast, but he's not that fast. Jesus. About 20 minutes in right now. Still 0-0. I would say we're the better team.
Yeah, we are.
You know, it's 0-0, though, and there's obviously some tension.
We play much more better. We are much more better passes. So far, we are not making stupid mistakes.
Yeah.
We're trying to progress the ball. We are not skipping the midfield. We are not playing a 5-0-5 formation.
No,
It's
God,
very
no.
important.
We're letting Torino, when the Torino has the ball, we're letting them have it a little bit. We're just, and then we win it back normally. We're not trying to, like, you know, do some crazy pressing, you know, just for the sake of pressing. And I think we would see that sometimes with Pioli a little bit too much. You know, and then you get into those 5-0-5 kind of formations because you're trying to press them so high, and the defenders sit deep, and then you get in those weird situations because you're trying to press them so high. Right now, we're taking a more calm and measured approach, I would say. Ooh. Milan look comfortable.
Yeah.
I think Torino have downgraded a bit, you know, losing their coach.
Yeah.
Ooh. Chukwueze into the box. No, Jovic couldn't win it. Well done by Salamakers. Strip Bellanova there. He's winning the battle. On that side, Leao. Ooh.
Novara scored. We're losing the Futuro 1-0.
Huh?
Novara scored for the Futuro game.
Oh, Novara have scored. Okay. And if you don't mind, maybe we can. What's the starting lineup?
I don't know. I need to
Do you see the lineup? Maybe I can find it on SofaScore. Give me a second. All right, here's the lineup for Milan. Camarda as striker. We have Chaka Traore, left winger, Liberali, Cam, and Cuenca as the right wing. And then you have Mattias Sandri. I think this is a new player that we bought. He's in his young 20s, I think. I think he's like 5'9" or so. He's been a Serie C player for a while, I believe. So he's playing in midfield with Zeroli as the DMs, and then we have Botsalan as the left back, Bartasagi as the left center back, and then Minotti and Jimenez. Minotti is the right-sided center back. Jimenez obviously is the right back, and then Nava as the goalkeeper. So kind of the same, except for Chaka Traore. We didn't see him last time.
There is a statement for Fulani. He said Benacer is a very strong player and part of our project. Kalulo, Adley, and Pobega have requests. If they want to go to play more, then we will give them opportunity. They're good guys. Milan has a style and does not push anyone away. So they want to leave.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we have to allow it. Like, with the roster spots, there's only so many roster spots. I'd rather keep Salamakers than like Kalulu. I'm sorry.
And
I'd rather keep Salamakers than Adley also.
Listen, about incoming transfers, he said a last minute move. We are active until the final moments arrive.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what you want to hear. Our Milan future, our average age is less than 20 years old, 19 years old, 19.7 years old. That's our average age. Novara, their average age is 27 years old. Huge difference. I'm trying to remember who was playing last time. I think it was Sia. I think Sia started before in the last match.
Yeah.
He didn't do much. I'm surprised Scotti is in this team. He should be with the Primavera, in my opinion.
Scotti is very good.
I mean, he's good, but he needs to play, in my opinion. He's only 17 still. Apparently, Nasti is on the bench. I thought he moved away already, but he's still here. Kubis is on the bench as well. He's been out for a long time. I don't know what the injury was or what was going on with him, but he disappeared off the map for like a year or two.
Last year thing, plus the 2-3 players we signed. A striker, a midfielder, and a defender. That defender is very good from Monza.
Who?
Defender we signed that played the first game. What was his name?
Minotti.
That we signed from Monza.
That we signed from Monza. I think Minotti, the Milan Futuro guy?
Yeah.
Minotti, I think, is the guy. I mean, he was the only guy. He was the other center back starting. So you must be talking about Minotti. Minotti, yeah, he was pretty solid, honestly. Right-footed center back. He's a little bit older than the rest of the squad. He's 21, but he's a pretty solid defender. 6'3" as well. Good size. All right, water break is over, and Milan, we're just holding the ball right outside their box, keeping the ball very well. They can't really touch it at the moment. Chukwueze, don't lose it. Chukwueze, they're just not on the same wavelength. I was worried about him making a pass like that because Calabria had made the run forward as well. So if you lose it in that situation, he's done. Ooh. It's been a very chill game so far. Ooh, Calabria got done. Calabria got done to this back post. There it is. Let's go. No, it's off the goal line. Holy crap. Yeah, it was Bellanova as well. I was saying I was worried about defensively Salamakers. I mean, it's a big guy, Bellanova, rushing in the box, getting a run on him. Oh, my goodness. But Calabria's side, I mean, they overloaded that right side, and Calabria was just absolutely done. I feel like he could have done more to intercept the pass a little bit, Calabria. He didn't really try to. Are they really stopping the game to do like a VAR on this right now?
Yeah.
Well, he's...
How is that?
It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. That's definitely a goal. Yep. Chow own goal. Chow own goal. Jesus Christ. Chow own goal. And on.
Yep.
That's an own goal. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Honestly, they should have scored anyways. Because that was yeah.
That was Calabria classic. And Chow being stupid.
Yeah, I mean, so there's not a lot Salamakers can do. I mean, when a big guy like Bellanova, you know, a big 6'3" freight train is getting the run on you, there's not a lot Salamakers can really do in that situation, I feel like. I mean, he could have maybe tried to be a little bit braver, but like you run the risk of maybe like, you know, getting physical and doing like some kind of foul.
Chow being stupid as fuck.
Chow was definitely stupid as fuck. I mean, I was saying it last season, like he has regressed so much. I don't understand it. But his mentality is really showing some weakness. And it's a shame because I know there's a great player in there with Chow. It's just like something is going on mentally. I don't really blame Salamakers too much for that, honestly. I mean, what's he supposed to do? And it seemed like Salah, I guess he did enough to put him off a little bit. Like he didn't score on the header. It took Chow to kick it in, you know, technically.
That was Calabria and Chow, nobody else.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame Salamakers for that. All right, we need to respond. Well, Inter drop points. Are we going to drop points as well? Corner kick. Game on. Yeah, that has to be given as an own goal because that was bouncing away from the goal when that happened.
Wasn't going into goal. He pushed it.
I know. That's what I mean. Like he literally kicked it in.
And yellow card bonus there.
What? And no, you're supposed to be at the same minute as me. What the hell?
It restarted. But it's not.
Damn it.
No, sorry, it's not.
Andon is like 20 seconds ahead of me now.
He literally.
Now I'm seeing the yellow. I'm seeing the yellow card now.
It's not a yellow.
Ooh, he did step on him. Yeah. He's lucky. Ciao. Oh my god. I think he loses his spot after this game. There's no reason to start him after this.
Definitely a bench player once Pavlovic is fit.
There is no reason to play Chow in this kind of form. It's just carried over from last season, honestly. It seems like he's like apathetic. You know what I mean? Like it's like he couldn't be bothered.
I mean, why does he play on the left? Just play Tomori there. He played full seasons there. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you might be right with that. Yeah. Layout in our own third now. Don't want to see him there. Chukwueze just runs the ball. Chukwueze, really a poor game from him so far. Honestly. There's been no cohesion, I think, in the attack so far with Jovic, Chukwueze, Pulisic. I mean, Pulisic maybe. He's getting on the end of things a little bit. Salamakers done. Bellanova killed him. Well defended by Calabria at the far post. Salamakers was done there. He does not have that tail speed. Bellanova, he is a very quick guy, though. That's how I was saying before, Andon. He's got to be very careful. Defensively, he needs to be very, very careful, Salamakers. Because this is like a... I mean, on his day, Bellanova, he's like a cross between, Dumfries and Teo almost. He's so fast. Ooh, Zapata. Save from Mike. Layout. Trying to find Chukwueze. He does. Chukwueze finds Salamakers.
Oh, the Futuro equalized 1-1.
Nice. But we can try to find that game at halftime, maybe. Salamakers. Oh, nearly found Pulisic.
Camarda scored a penalty.
Nice. You say a penalty?
Yeah.
I wonder who won that penalty. My bet would be Traore. I feel like he gets fouled a lot. He's very shifty with his body positioning. Well, this is not the response really we wanted from Milan.
No, it's the first half. We're going to have a better second.
Really not what I wanted to see from them. We haven't looked that dangerous. Chukwueze has been absolutely silent this whole game.
Not just him, the full attack has been.
I mean, Leao, yeah, he had like a missed header. I remember he tried to go for it, he missed it. He had like a daisy cutter from outside the box. That's about it, really, from Leao so far. Man, Salamaker's just getting done so much. Ruben is covering for him, though. He's figured out that he needs to help him out against Bellanova. Bellanova is just always getting forward over there.
Oh, come on, Leao!
Man, Andon is like 30 seconds ahead of me, I swear to God. Leao, what was that chest trap? Okay. Ruben gives it back to him. Leao on his bike. Leao one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Great save. Good try from Leao though. That's what I want to see though. Hell of a save though from. Hell of a save.
He should have
honestly
put it high, wide on the ground.
And is Leao winded or is he actually injured here? I mean, it's just a hell of a save from the goalkeeper, really. This is one of the best goalkeepers in the league. I mean, Leao, he could have put it in the corner a little bit more, but I mean, it was such a long run, and I can't blame Leao too much for that. I think we're going to see Teo at halftime. I have a feeling we're going to see Morata come on pretty quickly. Jovic just hasn't done enough this game. Chukwueze, I think, is risking it too. I think he might be coming off too, but I don't know who would come on. Maybe Okafor? I don't know. Or he could throw Pulisic over on that side maybe and move like Ruben up and he put Reinders on maybe. I think that's what I would do. Or maybe play Reinders as a cam. I don't know. Because Ruben's doing pretty well as the DM right now. He's been tracking. He's been bailing out Salamakers in some moments, honestly. And right now he's pressing really high as well. Ruben is all over the place today. In a good way. About 3 minutes until halftime. They're saying that our team is a little imbalanced. The commentators, I don't know if I agree or not. I mean, yeah, the front three are very attack heavy, I guess, but I mean, Chukwueze has shown that he can defend.
Yeah.
But I guess when that goal came, it was kind of that right side that got done. Both flanks, actually.
Nothing to do with balance. It's just Calabria and Char being idiots.
Yeah, I mean, Salamakers is not a left back. We can't blame Salamakers too much. I feel like, oh my God, it was bouncing around in the box. And this is a very difficult formation for our side backs, I think, to deal with. Because you have these wing backs, you have the
TORINO almost scored.
The central midfielders, you have the strikers to think about. It's like anybody could be popping into the box. You don't know whether to see Salamakers. He didn't know whether to press him, and now he's done as well. He didn't know whether to press that central midfielder or not. Shot, save from Mike. Hell of a save there. Oh my goodness, it could be 2-0. You see Salamakers, he was caught in no man's land there. When Jovic, he was pressing the central midfielder. He didn't know whether to help him out with that press or to stay with Belanova. He's still thinking that he's like maybe a winger, kind of. And in that situation, he would help out Jovic and try and win that ball back. But as a side back, you're the last hope almost, on that wing. And Belanova was just
nice shot, but crazy.
wide open to just take that ball right down the flank again. Yeah, we gotta get Teo on. I don't care if he's not fit. He's fit enough for 45 minutes. He should be at least. Lautaro was starting and played the whole match. Good shot from Chukwueze outside the box, though. It's a shot in anger a bit, honestly.
Why is Jovic dropping so much back?
Yeah, I mean, Jovic, he doesn't have the speed that Morata does, the mobility. So I kind of understand what you're saying.
And Calabria getting cooked for the 100th time.
All right. Tamori won it at least. Chukwueze, Leao. That's got to be a foul. Okay. Ricardas is saying, should probably play Tirani. Mike looks rusty. I think that was before he made those saves, though, maybe. Yeah. Philip Lloyd says, same weak-ass mentality as always. I don't know if it's the players or if Pioli just infected them with beta mentality. I mean, certainly Chow is having, I feel like, a big mentality issue.
Listen, guys, Pioli was a coach for 5 years. You cannot take out Pioli, what he done in 1 month. It's going to take time.
I don't know if Fonseca is the guy, though, to instill that winning mentality. It's pretty crazy, though. Like last year, our last match was against Torino at San Siro. Right? If I'm not mistaken. I remember we beat them like 5-1 or something like that.
Don't remember.
I remember we had a great game against them. Oh, Jovic over the crossbar. Somebody offside, or what happened? I heard the whistle. I think that's halftime now. Maybe we should check on the Serie C match.
It's still
Guys,
1-1.
let us know what you think Milan needs to do to get back in this game. We do have a really good bench, I would say. And still 45 minutes left of football. Plenty of time to come back and win this game. But Chow, I'm wondering if he's one of the guys that is going to come off for Pavlovic, honestly, after a display like that. I mean, there was a few moments where he looked really bad, especially that own goal. But maybe we can try and find this Serie C game. I think it's like around the 30th minute of action. Liban says, Chow to the bench. Yeah. I mean, Pavlovic is here now. I think that's inevitable after a performance like this. Pavlovic maybe not 100%. He didn't really feature, I think, in any of Red Bull Salzburg's friendlies. So he only had, I think it was like 45 minutes, wasn't it, you guys? You can correct me if I'm wrong. In that Monza match, that's the only time he had really to prepare. And the same can be said about Morata not being able to play, and Theo also. So this is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's our second team, but it kind of is a little bit like Romero isn't playing, Theo isn't playing, Pavlovic isn't playing, Reinders isn't playing, Morata isn't playing. I mean, you can definitely make the case that like it's our second team in a lot of ways playing right now, or at least half the players are. Yeah, I agree. Wu Xia Games Central Salamakers is out of position a lot. I mean, left back is obviously not his position, so I mean, there's only so much blame you can put on him. I think it's also the matchup. It's really a difficult matchup to go against a player who's really on the up. You know, a young player who's just an absolute freight train. Strong, big, fast. It's really difficult, and he doesn't know whether to press that central midfielder sometimes or to stick with the run. And he's got to stick with the run, though. He's got to tuck in. He's got to stay with that runner instead of pressing the central midfielder. He's got to let the midfield do that. Honestly, I think Salamakers still thinks he's a little bit of a winger at times. Anthony says Chow needs to be taken off. Worst player on the pitch. Chow and Tomori doesn't work together as a center back partnership. I mean, I think they can work together, but at this moment, I mean, they're both kind of out of form. Tomori is starting to look like he's maybe getting back to his old self. He had a good block in that game, had some good clearances with his head. So Tomori is looking okay, but yeah, Chow, god awful. I don't know what's happened to his mentality, honestly. He looks like he can't be bothered. He looks apathetic, almost, like no emotion. It's really weird. Andrea Shahaj, Teo and Pav in, please. Sausage maker is killing me. Yeah, he's getting killed on that side. Bellanova is, I mean, guys, there's very few players who are going to be able to just mark, Bellanova. And then especially in this 3-5-2 setup, because you have to think of the third central midfielder kind of running, and you have to think of Bellanova running. You have to think of sometimes maybe the striker is going to be coming on that side. So it's a lot of things to worry about in this formation, and he's just getting found out each time, as is Calabria, honestly. Those flanks are getting overrun right now. We're getting overrun. We don't have the athleticism to keep up with them when they are able to break free. Would you keep Pulisic in there, Wushia says, and push Cheeks up? Yeah, I mean, Pulisic has had a decent game.
We're leading to 1.
We scored?
Yeah, Camarda again.
Camarda, man, this guy is insane. Didn't Rock say that like he's like normal? I remember Rock saying something like that. Like Liberale is the one, but Camarda, nah. I mean, Liberali is fantastic as well, but Camarda, not saying that he's not special. I mean, that's ridiculous. He still has a long way to go, though, for sure. Sorry, Wushia. Yeah, I would definitely put Pulisic in that right wing position. I think maybe instead of Cheeks moving him up, maybe you put Reinders up there as like the cam. Because I like what I've seen from Ruben in midfield, honestly, today. He's been really covering well. Definitely don't put Pulisic as left wing back. We're not even playing wing backs, though, honestly. Prometheus, Loftus-Cheek walking around, not defending at all. Really? I thought he was pretty solid, Prometheus. I mean, what do you want him to do? I mean, you want him to, like, put in more challenges? Is that what you're saying?
Let's see what they're gonna do in the second half.
I mean, the whole team has been pretty passive. Yeah, we'll see what they do.
Meantime,
Were you able to find the match, Andon?
No, I'm just watching on SofaScore.
Okay, maybe. I mean, I can take a look around. Did you try to find it or no?
Yeah, on those links, but it wasn't available.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think we can stream it, though. I remember we did that with some of the Primavera matches, at least on Milan Lab. We did that. We were streaming some Primavera matches on there. We managed to not get in trouble. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Argentina division, Romania. They have the Serie B matches. They're showing those. Okay. I may have found it, Andon. Yeah, I found it. It's pretty poor quality, but I found it. Oh, man, we almost scored again. Camarda nearly scored a hat trick just now. Yeah. Maybe I can put the link in the chat. What do you think, Andon?
Yeah, put it in the chat. Let me see if we can open it.
Hey, you guys. You can thank me later. Right now we have a corner kick. Ooh, nearly scored off the corner kick directly. It's about halftime there, though. Corner kick directly. Man, if the game has been going like that, we look like we're just overrunning them. They look like totally tired, Novara. I think our Serie C, Milan Futuro, I think is like the most expensive team on transfer market, like in the Serie C, if I'm not mistaken. Like the value that we have. I think a third of that is just Camarda, basically. Because I think they have him valued at 10 million on a transfer market. Ooh, we're going to get caught maybe. I think it was Zeroli mopping up at the back. Great job from Zeroli. Philip Lloyd says, swap Salamaker for Chiesa. He fucking sucks. Let's not get carried away with the preseason. Strong words, Philip. Very strong words. Very, very strong words for a guy that's playing way out of position right now against one of the best right wing backs in Italy, I would say. Very strong words. But yeah, I guess I agree with the announcer. Like, I think the balance, though, it's the side backs, honestly. Like, Salamaker, he's playing out of position against Bellanova. That's a horrible... Like, I said that from the beginning, you remember that? I was like, worried about that matchup. And then Calabria is Calabria. You know, he's... As soon as he goes, like, 10 meters forward, he's going to be out of the picture defensively. It's really... Who are the two players who scored for Milan Futuro? Camarda scored both, Anthony. Camarda has scored both of them. He nearly scored a hat trick also, from what I'm seeing. Izmir or Thuram's second goal was clearly offside. I don't believe so. I remember seeing it. I think he just kind of beat the defender. I think they were maybe like turned the wrong way, so it looks like Thuram is maybe like way far ahead of them, but he's just fast. That's one thing, and then I think the defense, it wasn't like switched on. That's what happened, Philip. That's why it looked like he had so much space. All right, halftime with the Futuro as well. Two 2-1 over there, though. It'd be great to see them get to a final in the first season. That would be amazing. I had a feeling that both our Primavera and the Futuro would struggle. Like, I didn't expect them to just take over. Like, they seem like they're taking over Serie C already. Honestly. They look like they are at least the team to beat in the few games that I've seen with them. And then today's match, 4-0 from the Primavera. Max Ibrahimovic with a double. And, I mean, they look like they're kicking off right where they left off. They look like they could get in the playoffs again this season, probably. I believe Teo will come on. I don't know if it's going to be at halftime, but, I mean, given that we're a goal down, I think probably he's going to come on. He played a half in that friendly against Monza, I believe, so he should be fit for 45 minutes. There's no reason to play Salamakers out of position any longer. But, I mean, Teo is going to have a rough time, too, a little bit. He's bigger, and he has more of that catch-up speed, so he can deal with Bellanova a little bit better than Salamakers can. When Salamakers is isolated like that, in fact, it's not that Salamakers was isolated even. It's like he's caught in two minds. He doesn't know whether to press, the ball or to stick with Bellanova, and, like, he doesn't know if somebody's going to cover him and guard Bellanova or not. He's getting caught in two minds right now because he's not a left back. That's the main reason why he's getting caught in two minds right now. If Camarda dominates with Milan Futuro, I think Fonseca will call him up to the first team to have him in for good.
Nah.
That might happen, Anthony. I mean, if he dominates, though, but we gotta like have a large enough sample size. I think you gotta let Camarda stay there for a little while and see what he does. At least half a season. At least half a season. Camarda's got to stay down there, I think.
No need to rush him.
That as well. I mean, there's no reason. We have Morata. If he's fit. Now, if Morata got injured, then there would be another thing. Maybe Camarda would get this opportunity.
Yeah.
But if they're both fit, Jovic and Morata, there's no reason to call up Camarda and put that pressure on him to just start and like, hey, score now in Serie A. And then he doesn't. And then we're like, fuck you. Get off the field. Yeah, you don't need to kill his confidence like that. Right now, his confidence is sky high. And he's doing well against real men right now. He was player of the tournament, I believe, over the summer. I think in the Euros. He played in both Euro competitions. I think it was like the U18, or no, it was U17, U18. I think he was in both the teams, Andon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And he was, I know, player of the tournament for the U17. And I think he got Italy to the final in the other tournament as well. Chukwueze looks lost, says Marcus. Crying emoji. I don't know if lost, but yeah, he's misplaced a few passes for sure. Alexander, welcome. Philip, why do you guys think we always get nervous and always bottle it when Inter drop points? This has been happening for years now. Yeah, I mean, maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe some of the players, they're in their mind, they switched off a little bit. They don't think they need to take this game as serious. I don't know. I think it's just because it's the beginning of the season and we're missing like half of our first team. And Chow, for whatever reason, he's just in horrible form. Like that was totally stupid what happened for that own goal. Totally stupid. Chuka's run the ball out of bounds a lot. Yeah, Wushia, I know. Marcus, we have to bounce back. Winning against Torino would be huge since Inter only got a draw. Yeah, it would be really nice to see that. And I think we have the firepower on the bench, honestly. It was a shame we couldn't get into the halftime with a draw. We'll see. Are they coming out yet, Andon?
No. Yeah, they're in the tunnel.
I see a big moon on my screen right now, and an airplane just flew right by. Yeah, I see them in the tunnel now. All right, let's try and sync up again this time. Philip, I would not even say that Milan are playing bad. They are playing nervous. They're shitting their pants and getting outplayed by an inferior team. I mean, I don't think so exactly. I mean, like, we had some really good moments, Philip, in that first half. Yeah, we got scored on. But it was just like a stupid – it was the flanks, really. You know, it was Calabria getting done, and then, like, he had 3 players on that side to deal with, and nobody was helping track him back, you know. Everybody wasn't switched on to Torino launching this attack. And then Salamakers, he's all alone at the far post against the guy who's literally like, I think Salamakers is 5'10". He's against the guy that's like 6'3.5", basically, and strong as hell. Villanova is strong as hell. So of course he's gonna win the ball in the air, but at least Salamakers did enough to put him off. He didn't score, and then Shao put it in his own net. And then a few shots from outside the box. Yeah, our midfield was getting overrun a little bit. Benacer, Ruben, maybe they could do a little bit more. We'll see. This is what I was kind of saying about Ruben. Like, he doesn't win the ball back. I feel like he's done a solid enough job. Like, it's just, yeah. We'll see what we're going to do. Philip says, Reinders and Okafor, get them in. Yeah, I think, yeah, Chukwueze needs to do a lot more with helping Calabria, and Calabria needs to stop going forward, period.
They're not making subs right away. I think they're going to wait till the 60th minute at least.
Dangerous move. We'll see what happens. I don't think we were that bad. I do think we can score. It's just like the one worrying thing is the side backs right now. Yeah. Calabria and Salamakers playing out of position on the left. That's the most worrying thing. And then, yeah, when we're in the transition, when we like lose a ball at half field, like, are we switched on enough to stick with their runners, like, because they're gonna launch forward when they see that opportunity. When they win the ball high up, we need to be ready to run back. Andrea's rooting for the comeback. Comeback right now. Let's go.
I mean, we have to learn when we play a 5 midfield formation, just play the 4-3-3. Don't play the 4-2-3-1. Win that midfield battle.
That would help a lot in the midfield.
Yeah. And we'll leave more space to the wingers as well.
Yeah. And then you're not going to get in these weird situations where with your side backs, they're going to know, okay, I just stick with the side backs. I don't need to worry about like these midfielders in the central midfielders as much. That would definitely help them out a lot more. Because right now it's like you have only two in midfield really, and you have your two side backs. So it's like a 5v4 every single time. Like there's an extra man every single time against your side backs and your defensive midfielders. Because the two strikers are taking up the two center backs every time. So there's always like a disadvantage numerically, potentially.
Just Leao needs to move his lazy ass. He needs to press better.
Leao never presses, man. He's never going to press either. All right, I'm in the 46th minute, 02, 03. How about you, Andon? Or wait, I can jump forward maybe a little bit. All right, I'm in 46, 37, 38.
Wait, what happened?
Voivoda is down, injured, it looks like. Leao shoved him down. Well, Fonseca is giving a lot of faith to this team out here right now. Oh, Pulisic into his side netting. Oh, my goodness. Impossible angle. He saw the goal was open. He went for it. Would have been a hell of a goal. He saw it was open, Andon. I don't blame him for going for that.
Yeah, but the angle was bad.
It wasn't that bad. It's just like he was running full pace. That was the problem. The angle was there. It's just that he was running at full pace. That was the problem. I don't blame him for trying it. Because it was wide open. Well done by Benacer. This is more like it. This is how we started before also. Well off target. Pulisic, left-footed strike. Salamaker's on the ground right now.
That's a foul.
Bellanova, was it a foul? I think it was. Yeah. Yes, it was. Well done by Salamakers, pinching in ahead of him. That's one thing about Bellanova. He's a little bit clumsy. He doesn't have the technical ability, really. Salamakers, he's wearing a cast, it looks like, for his elbow, maybe.
That was a bad cross.
All right, Salamakers looks like he's gonna take this, perhaps. No, it's Benacer, and it's total shit. Oh my god. Pulisic though.
We
Pulisic,
need
a
to learn
better
to
ball,
post.
doesn't beat him though. Calabria doesn't want to listen to Benacer. Calabria takes it from him. Pulisic out on the right, and he's not able to put a cross in with his right foot either. We're definitely going to see this from Torino, taking their time. Yeah, the goalkeeper's going to kick the post with both of his shoes there, take up a couple extra seconds.
Now Torino is going to defend for the full 45 minutes. It's going to be extremely difficult to score. Unless we score now.
I mean, I think the move to make would be to get Morata on and keep Jovic on, honestly. I think that's something we need to do. Jovic usually does better with the second striker in there too. It gives him a little more space. One of Chukwueze or Pulisic, I think, needs to come off.
Reinders, Theo, and Morata need to come in. Even Okafor. Those four are the subs we need to make.
Yeah, Chukwueze, I think, is definitely risking coming out right now.
Oh my god.
Torino just taking their time, taking their sweet time, man. Yep, Bellanova, quick 1-2, and he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. And Samori's there. Salamakers. He can't do that. He can't do that against Bellanova, man. It's just an easy 1-2, and then you're done.
Yeah, he was taken out so easily out of the game.
Yeah. He's stubborn, Salamakers. He doesn't want to lose that, battle. He wants to bite in there, win it. He doesn't want to play it safe. I mean, Chukwueze, now is the time to run. Yeah, he's trying. It's a very half-hearted attempt to press, though. I feel Pulisic is getting gassed, honestly.
Yeah. Him and Chukwueze need to go out.
I mean, then you'd have to play Okafor on like a weaker side, or maybe you move Salamakers over there to that right wing spot, and then you can put in Theo,
or just play with two strike. What?
Yeah, but who would be the winger? Whoa, Leao. Bicycle kick attempt. Doesn't come off. Salamakers. Leao doesn't know where it is. Foul, though. Well, it's the 55th minute. We still haven't seen any subs yet.
I think we're gonna wait like 5 minutes more.
I don't know what the deal is. Why wait to the 60th minute? Like, you can see Chukwueze, Pulisic, they're not there. Ooh, Jovic to Benacer. Zapata fouled him. No, the referee says. Calabria nearly fouls. I think it was Linetti. Zamori, though, wins it back easily. He's just too fast, too agile. When you push it past him like that, there's very few who are going to beat him. Salamakers, is he going to get the better of Bellanova? He wins the corner kick. He does well.
The corner.
What? How is that not a corner kick?
I have no idea. It's not a corner.
What the hell? I guess nobody touched it at that last second. Maybe Salamakers was unable to put the cross in. Oh, Fonseca sticking to his guns here. He really doesn't want to risk any injuries happening or anything crazy happening for the whole season. Ooh, Jovic, that was loose. I think that's a yellow card coming out for him. He's got to be very careful there. Jesus Christ, Jovic. That's all we need right now is a red card from Jovic. Jesus Christ. That's all we fucking need right now. Nah, it wasn't. Okay. I was gonna say because if he had his studs up, it would be a very different story. But Jovic kept his studs down. But yeah, Jovic is getting frustrated as well. You got to take him out before he gets a red card or something stupid. There's Leao, give it to him. Jovic. Well, now I think you got to take Jovic out, honestly, when he has a yellow card like that. I think that's why they're trying to take him off. Fonseca's done his homework. He knows what Jovic is all about. He's not playing that game. He'll leave Salamakers on at left back, but he's not going to leave Jovic on a goal down with a yellow card. Salamakers. Calabria. Well, they're not going to do the sub yet. Maybe they're preparing for a few more players. Morata is there for sure. Salamakers. Leao, Chukwueze, poor touch. Oh my goodness, Chukwueze. All right, well, this is better though. We got them pinned in. Come on.
Morata Rangers are coming.
Chukwueze, far post. Jovic is just too short. If Jovic was 6'3", he would be 10 times the player that he is right now. He's just too short sometimes. He's only 5'11", I think.
So Salah is gonna go forward. Theo is coming in.
Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, Salamakers, he's in good form. Just let him play in that position where he's done well. All this talk of Jovic being better than Morata, Jovic this, Jovic that in the group chat. My God. Che Adams is in. The Englishman. All right. And you want to pause? What minute are you in right now? Can we get synced up?
It's like 58, 55, 59, 55, something like that.
What?
59, 50.
Wait a minute. What? I thought you were ahead of me. I'm in 60, 06, 07. Ooh, Morata. I thought he won the ball pretty cleanly. A little unlucky, maybe. Chow getting a little more tight. That's good to see. Yeah, we got to raise that. We got to play a higher line now. I'm glad we're starting to do that. Man, we still have to play with Calabria, though. If only we didn't have to play with Calabria. Calabria is in the box at the moment, which means now this counterattack from Torino is going to be maybe dangerous unless we can win the ball back here. Okay, we did. Pulisic. Leao shifts away. No, Bellanova blocked it. Ooh, Morata nearly picked him off. It's a totally different ball game when Morata is forward. Honestly, he's so much more mobile.
What? It's a penalty.
Leao. Morata. Whoa, that's got to be a penalty kick. There you go. How about that for your first involvement in the match? Morata wins a penalty kick.
It's a penalty.
I mean, it looked pretty obvious. He went to the ground so early. Morata definitely sold it. Like, he saw him go to ground and he was like, oh, wait a minute.
They're checking VAR.
I think it's not a penalty, Andon. I think it's not a penalty. I think he did win that ball.
He's gonna go watch it.
Then it's getting overturned. For sure. Yep, it's getting overturned then. Andon, you're ahead of me. What do you mean?
No, first he got Morata, then he gets the ball. Yep. First he gets Morata, then he gets the ball. It's not a penalty.
The announcers are saying it should be a penalty as well, but if he's going to VAR, he's gonna overturn it. Yeah. It's well, you gotta fight on. That's the thing about referees. You never know what the protocol is, really. You get different things from different refs, different days of the week with these VAR calls. Man, Morata is really putting the pressure on. I like what I'm seeing from Morata. Like, this is how you lead the line from Morata. This is what inspires players. Look at this. Tomori now trying to get up there as well. This is what you need from your striker. Someone who's going to lead the line like this. Really put a shift in. Inspire everybody else to do the same. To work just a little bit harder. Work 10% harder. Torino going backwards. Yep, all the way back. But they give it away. They don't know what to do with the ball right now, Torino. Rangers, South Calabria. Mori, great pass. Out to Teo. Teo tried to find Leao.
It's 2-0.
Someone's got to help. Come on. Calabria getting done a little bit. Reindeers can't get in there. Oh my goodness, Zapata wide open. Yeah, Teo completely sleeping there. I don't know where Chow was as well. I mean, he's the center back. Where the fuck was Chow? How are we not on their main threat, their main goal scorer?
Where the fuck is Chow going?
I don't know. Chow, he's with Zapata here. He's with Zapata. He's with him. And then he thinks he's passing him off to Teo, and he's going into Samuel Ricci instead. He thinks that maybe Mike can deal with it, and Teo has that, and he's going towards Ricci instead. And this is the problem when you don't have real defensive midfielders in there who are going to act like center backs when the ball is in the box, who are going to step up and take charge, and they're going to be talking as well. This is the problem. Looks like a water break as well. Well, Furlani, Zlatan, Malkata, all of them they're stressed the fuck out right now.
Yep.
Torino have not won at San Siro since 1985, apparently. My goodness, kids are crying now. Kids are fucking crying. He's flicking off the camera. He's giving the middle finger to the camera, the kid.
Now he has to put in Okafor.
Teo, like, he can't be bothered, man, with this situation. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what are you doing, Chao? But Chao, I mean, he's got to stay with Zapata. And where was the defensive midfielder coverage? Because that's who should be staying with Ricci when he's streaking in like that. Ruben, nowhere to be found, I guess. I don't know where Ruben was in that play. I know Reinders was with the ball carrier and got beaten. Still 20 minutes left. Still enough time to get a draw out of this game. Maybe even win it. Who knows? But this defense is just god-awful. In particular, Chao. Chao's decision-making today. Chao is he's hiding, you know? He's nowhere near like starting caliber right now. Ruben. See if we can get a quick goal back. It'll be game on. Maybe we can get a second one. Salamaker is good ball, but Morata didn't judge it right, and Leao didn't either. Teo puts a low ball in. Pulisic just puts it over the bar. Left-footed attempt. My goodness. Musa.
Why not Okafor?
Musa for Pulisic or who? Yeah, Pulisic has missed a lot of chances today. Yeah. So maybe Musa is going to be the cam. Maybe Ruben is going to be moved up. I expect Ruben to be pushed up because he's a big body. Yeah, he's getting pushed up. All right, we got to go again. Calabria.
Well, don't do a short corner. Don't do a short corner. Don't do a short corner, you idiots. And they do a short corner. And we wasted the perfect corner because they're dumbasses.
Leao wanted the short corner. Leao asked for it. Leao won it. Chao was trying to find the second ball. Man, what an awful performance. It's too bad. Leao wins it back. Musa. I think Calabria might have been offside. No, he wasn't. Musadinho into the box. Deflection. Corner kick. Good energy from Musa. Oh, Torino, a tough nut to crack right now. They were under Juric and they are under this new manager also, who took Venezia up last season. Deflected off of Musa, I think, and then Chao. 15 minutes. No, it was off a defender from Torino, then Chao. Free kick. Torino. Ricci wins it. Yeah, I don't know if this was overconfidence coming into this or what it was, really. We definitely weren't playing our best team either. Leao getting triple teamed. 3 players over there. There we go. We've got it to the opposite side. Ruben. Calabria tries to find it. Oh, Carbo. They had a good counterattack situation there, Torino. I should have done better with that. Yeah, what an awful start to this season. Going long again. Tomori's got to deal with it. Okay, did well. We at least need to get a consolation goal. I mean, getting shut out at San Siro, like what? Man, Leao is still tripping over his own feet. I don't know about you, but I lost the feet as well. Something happened. I've lost the feed, yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. Technical difficulties, they say. Somehow I doubt we have scored. I'm going to cheat and look at it right now, though. 2-0. Well, Endon has his feedback. I don't have mine, man. Milan u narednom kolu gostuje Parmi, a nakon toga Teurim, gde ćemo protivnik biti Lazio. Man, Fonseca is going to get eaten alive after this result. Absolutely destroyed. He's going to be under the gun immediately. Benacer over to Leao. Leao shot, deflection. Reinders shot, deflection. Morata goal. Hopefully it stands. It's offside. Yeah, he knows it's offside.
Yeah, it's way offside.
It's got to stay on side, man. That's unfortunate. Would have set up for a really good finish.
Yep.
Morata's looked good though since coming in. You know, and this is one of the reasons why I really think we need like big side backs, big physical fast side backs, because a lot of the formations are that 3-5-2 where they have like these big wing backs coming in on you every single time. I don't think you need these like technical 5'9", 5'10" side backs. They're really not that useful against these formations in Serie A. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's my take at least. Like, I really don't want to see guys that are like below 6 foot, because how are you going to deal with like guys like Bellanova, Dumfries, you know, etc., running in on you, or the third center back taking a run at you? Like, they need to be good in the air. Salamaker's cross to nobody.
Calabria coming out, Okafor coming in.
That's about time. Yeah, put Salamakers as right back. Do something.
So Salamakers played 3 positions.
Yep. Calabria, pissed off, just throws the captain's armband, says, Reinders, you take it. I don't give a shit. Just throws it away and runs off the field. I mean, I guess in his defense, it saves the time if he just, like, you know, gets off the field as fast as possible. But he's probably pissed off about the result happening right now also. And Tomori lets it bounce. Nearly got in some trouble there.
Oh, what a ball by Rangers, but Leao is a moron.
Yeah, Okafor is on this side. Reinders, great ball, and I don't know what Leao is doing right there. My goodness. You'd expect him to like take a volley or something. Wow, that's a poor ball to Salamakers, honestly. Salamaker's doing everything he's asked of today, trying at least. Third position today now, right back. Meanwhile, Leao can't control football. The thing about Leao is, I don't know if it's like his legs are so long and he has an awkward stance like all the time. It's very unorthodox. You know what I mean? Like the way that he takes his touches, it's not like what you're taught, I would say, in football. It's not the right way. Okafor putting some good pressure on. He's got some speed too, Okafor. We got to get at least one goal here. Otherwise, this is just a complete disaster. It's bad enough already to lose at home for the first time in like 40 years almost. Okafor decided to pass it instead. Torino, someone's laying down on the floor, wanting attention. I think it's Bellanova. Now helping him up off the field. Someone else is laying on the ground now. Is it Coco? I think one of their center backs.
No, it's Lazaro.
Lazaro. Okay. All right, I think we're getting the game back underway finally. Sazonov on. Never seen this guy play before. Nice through ball. Okafor nearly got there. Nearly there.
Yes! We scored! Morata.
There you go, Morata. He's so shit that he scores on his debut within 30 minutes. Well, he didn't know anything about that, but we'll take it. I don't know how much he knew about that, really, but nice. This is what you want to see from Morata too. What a way to honestly, he meant that. Absolutely, he meant that. Watch his foot move. Watch his foot. Watch that. That is absolutely beautiful from Morata. He absolutely meant that. 100% he meant that. 100% he shot that. I thought at first it would look like he like stepped into it. He took it brilliantly. How about that for a goal? Was Morata given a yellow card as well, or was it just Tameze? Because that's bullshit if Morata was given a yellow card. Well, there you go. We've at least gotten the goal, and it's Morata as well. A little bright spot on what could have been if we just were able to have, more players fit for this game. Reinders as well with the assist. What could have been if he was fit more?
They were checking VAR. Why the fuck they were checking VAR?
Well, I hope they give us like 10 minutes of extra time right now, because if they give us like 4 or 5, I think that's a complete bullshit.
Inter were giving 10.
Yeah, for absolutely nothing as well. I mean, they had a few VAR stoppages, I guess, in that game, but so have we. For the penalty, for multiple things. So if I see like less than 5, okay. All right. See if we can salvage this situation here. 8 minutes of stoppage time at least. Great goal from Morata. Guy that was given so much shit coming to Milan. This is a player that I said could replace Giroud last season, and we got him for even cheaper this season. So you better believe I'm definitely for this deal to have Morata in. I think he's going to get 15 goals easily in Serie A, honestly. I don't think it's going to be too difficult for him. So I think we've replaced Giroud and more, honestly, because of how mobile he is. He was given to... Was it given to Morata as well?
Yeah, he got ill.
I mean, I think that's complete bullshit. He has every right to try and start the game, right? I don't know. Benacer running into Leao. I don't know what Leao is trying to do. Just get closer to the box. Why is he back there every single time taking the ball like that? Leao, you're offside. Why are you calling for the ball? Man, how did Morata get on that ball from all the way over there? Just snuck inside. He is looking very bright. Very, very bright. Great movement from Morata to sneak past 2 defenders, basically, to get there in front of them. Chow wins it. Benacer getting roared on from the fans. Or no, sorry. Theo Hernandez. Well, Theo, he's moving so slow, I thought he was Benacer for a second. He's definitely not fit. Leao, corner kick. Okay.
Stop with the fucking short corners. This is pissing me off. Just cross the fucking ball.
Minutes. Musa. Deflection. Why is Leao taking these corner kicks? Get in the box. You're like 6'2", 6'3". Another short corner kick.
He's one of our tallest players.
Poor touch. Okay, Salamakers. Musa. Theo.
Yes!
Reinders.
Just get the ball.
Reinders, where is he going? Reinders out to Musa. Musa.
Stop celebrating. Get the fucking ball and get to the half.
It's Theo. No,
idiot.
it's Okafor. It's Okafor. Okafor, baby. I don't know why we're thinking about selling this guy, or I don't know if we are or not. I really hope not. Some fans think he should be leaving. Beautiful from Okafor. He really is a great poacher. He just seems to always be wide open. It's like Jovic, but he has speed. You know, Jovic is really good at doing this too. He gets like open in the box, he's a poacher. But Okafor, very smart player. 2-2. We've salvaged the situation. Can we get one more? I seriously doubt it. But you never know. 2-2 now. Come on. Honestly, Reinders has been the difference. Morata as well.
We have a cross now. We have a free kick.
Okafor as well, you have to say. Dangerous free kick. Yellow card for the youngster. Leao definitely not at his best today. He's won us a dangerous free kick here. Musa, another player that many are saying should leave, gets the assist here. Leao, get the fuck up. Get up.
Oh, they almost scored. We have another corner.
What is Leao doing? Why is he... I don't care if you like dislocated something. Get the fuck up. Teo! Corner kick. Jesus Christ, man. Just play for like 3 more minutes. Have you ever heard of adrenaline? Just fucking go. You're a professional athlete, for fuck's sake. Musa, wild attempt. Absolutely ridiculous. What the hell? Oh, shit. Mike in a weird situation. Okay, Musa, here we go. Okafor gets past one. Great ball in. Hell of a ball in from Okafor. Why is he not playing more? Why the fuck is Okafor not playing more? Why is he not playing more? Reinders, what a shot. It's a corner kick, I think. Oh, come on. You can give us a minute of extra. Son of a bitch. 2-2. Well, there you have it. I mean, when we're able to put in our better players, we took this game over within 30 minutes. Even though Torino was defending with everything they had. All is not lost, I suppose. Let's watch the Serie C match. I'm going to take this off. Morata, Okafor, well done to both of them.
It's 90. What minute is it?
Must be like 75th.
It's gonna take time until. It's 95th. When did the fucking happen? 95th.
Fitcom Media. Maybe only odds should do the watch long. Have 2 guys with the games 30 seconds apart makes no sense. I tried to tell Andon. Hans is a clown. What do you want me to do, Zach? What do you want me to do? I can't speed up time. What do you want me to do? Oh, wow. This game is almost over. It's a 96th minute. We're winning 2-1, though.
Yeah. A couple of minutes more.
So, second half has been pretty boring, I guess.
They have a corner. It's gonna be over.
The goalkeeper's coming up from Navarra right now. Doesn't really clear the first few players. That corner kick. Whoa, the goalkeeper just tried a overhead attempt, and now Milan is on the breakaway.
We have a counter. We have a counter.
It's a goal.
Let's see.
That's got to be a goal. Oh my God, my stream gave out. Did they score?
My stream. I think he missed.
No, he hit it wide.
Yeah.
Number 20. Who's number 20?
I have no
Was
idea.
that Scott?
Scotty.
Open net to finish the game off. Well, this is something you don't see every day. This referee, I don't think I've ever seen this in Serie A or Serie B or Serie C. It's a black referee. That's great to see, honestly. Usually Italy's more racist, I would say. Ooh, dangerous throw in now. Man, if Novara score here, it's ridiculous. We literally missed an open goal. Who's number 20? I got to figure out who the hell that was. I feel like it's the I think that's the game now. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Hard-fought victory. Camarda with a double. Camarda double.
Yep. At least they won.
They're on to, I don't know what round they're going to be in. Is it like the quarterfinals next? I mean, there can't be too many more rounds, right?
Something like that. I think something like that. A round of 16, something like that.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of overreacting, guys. It's the first game of the season. Fonseca had like a month with the team. Pioli was our coach for 5 years. Do you think overnight he's gonna change the full team and they're gonna fly on the pitch?
Yeah,
No,
and we weren't really playing with our best team either. I mean, I'm not too worried. I mean, like Inter, they drew their game as well today against Genoa. I don't think they're probably as good of a team as Torino. Anybody want to join us in the live? I put the link in the description if you want.
Also, 2 goals were at
give some thoughts. Now, so. If you want, give some opinions. Perhaps we can stay on a little bit longer. I don't know about you, Andon. I'm fine with that. I know it's like midnight, probably your time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can stay 5 more minutes if somebody joins. If not.
Let's see. We'll see who's joining in. Torino new coach. I'm not giving Fonseca an excuse. Well, this Torino coach, he brought Venezia up last season. But yeah, it was a poor display for sure. Horrible player management from Fonseca. I mean, he was worried about injuries, you guys. He didn't want to push, Teo too hard. I mean, you could see Teo is not fit. Even when he came on today. You can see that he's not there, really. So that's why Salamakers was playing there. Derechano didn't have the best preseason. He was out of position a lot. I'm hoping he can turn it around. It would be great to see Derechano turn it around. He is a good size. He's the kind of size I would want to see at that position at least. But technically, he's just awful at the moment. He's like he has jitters all the time. Derechano. Anybody want to join us? You guys happy to give your comments here? That's all right. I mean, Senior Green, maybe you want to elaborate. What do you think about like the player management? What was so horrible about it? Maybe you want to elaborate. Tell us your opinion more. Would you have made subs earlier, maybe? Because I was expecting that maybe at halftime. I was expecting a little more urgency. You put faith in these guys and they let them down. Honestly, when they were let back out there, Pulisic looked even worse. Chukwueze as well. They kind of let him down a bit. And Salamakers, was getting done with the 1-2s. I mean, it's impossible really for me to stay with oh my God, Bellanova. He's just way too fast. He's gonna have to be like on his bike running backwards already.
Ruben says it good. It's first game for Fonseca. Just relax and give him 10 games to see. It's not the best start. He did something wrong. He did something good. Just it's gonna take some time.
I don't think he did too much wrong, other than like not making the subs right away. I mean, I think he set out the team fairly well. Like, I know the Salamakers left back is like, what the hell? But I mean, if Teo is not fit, what do you do, guys? Do you play Terracciano? Yep. Do you play Salamakers? Do you play Jimenez there? What do you do? If your guy isn't fit, he's saying he doesn't feel right, maybe. Or maybe your staff is telling you this guy is not anywhere near.
Listen, 100%. The players were not fit. Imagine if you played them from start and they got injured. Then what?
But I agree. Like, Salamakers was caught big time. Like I said that from the very start of the game. Like, that was going to be a huge issue. It's not hard to see that. Like Bellanova, he was one of the best right backs, I think, in the league last year, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had like 8 assists or something like that in Serie A. It's a shame we lost him, honestly, because we could use a fucking right back like that who's Italian. Maybe Bellanova was the guy to get.
Yeah.
Because we're running out of all these roster spots. We don't have enough Italians who actually know how to play football. Fofana making his debut next week. Hopefully he makes the midfield great. I hope so too. Yeah, I agree, Bismarcky. A big change happened when Reinders came in. Senor, I mean, you said it once. Our first team was on. We dominated. Yeah. If we started with the stronger side, we were up 2-3-0. Then you bring subs. Maybe they could have lasted an hour.
They didn't have the fitness to play 70 minutes. Do you think Fonseca is stupid not to play his best players?
Yeah, maybe he did take a gamble, Andon. Maybe he was thinking, I don't know, if they are fit, I don't need to take this gamble. He was just playing it safe, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's a shame we weren't able to play them, though, like 60, 70 minutes. You're right, Senior Green. But, I mean, what are you going to do, though?
Results like this at the beginning of the seasons are not bad. These kind of results are bad in the middle or at the end of the season. Because at the beginning, you can still recover.
Yeah, it's great that we were able to recover that. That turned it into a positive, I think, honestly, that we were able to turn it on like that against the Torino side who's just looking to defend, waste time, and we were still able to just, knock the door down. Pulisic was really bad today, for sure. Sorry,
go ahead. To learn the formation when we play a 3-5-2. Just play the 4-2-3, be more safe, because the cam was completely useless.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was really that sparked us into life there. I mean, I agree. I think the 4-3-3 would be better because then we can push the defensive lineup probably a bit more because we're going to have possession. We're going to have the 3 midfielders there. We're going to be able to move everybody up more. I think with the 4-2-3-1, it's a little bit chaotic in the midfield a little bit. Like if one thing goes wrong on the flanks, it's like it's really curtains because you only have 2 midfielders to try and help out those side backs. And I think that's where we got into a lot of issues today, big time. Like Salamakers, he's not a left back even. He didn't know whether to press inside once the midfielder broke free, like from Pulisic or Ruben, there was a lot of times where they just kind of stepped through and they beat like two players, and Salamakers is like, what do I do? I'm going to try and win this ball back so we, get out of this shitty situation. And then instead he's like a little bit late, or he hesitates, and then, Bellanova's in, or Bellanova just plays the 1-2. And if Salamakers is trying to play tight, Bellanova has that space, it's curtains, really. It's over. He's too fast. He's too strong. Tony says Musa played well. Yeah, he did. I'm glad we're keeping him. Honestly, some people, at least in our chat, were saying he should be out of here. I'm glad we kept him. I think Fonseca's actually turned him into a pretty decent double pivot player. Now he actually looks like he functions pretty well in the double pivot.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see his growth. He's only 21 still. Let's not forget about that too.
Yeah, it's gonna be long season. Anything can happen.
Andre says, I liked Morata's energy and movement. Yeah. Honestly, might be man of the match. Him and Reinders, man of the match, probably. I mean, other than Duvan Zapata. Zapata probably was the man of the match. The way he ran the show in the first 70 minutes when he was playing. If they didn't take him off, maybe they would have won the game, honestly. Crazy how Jovic starts over Okafor. I agree with that, too. I think Okafor, we're going to see hopefully more of him. I think Fonseca will give him some time. I think what happened was he was just away maybe longer. I don't know, Andon. I mean, they both got knocked out in the Euros, but Jovic obviously got knocked out in the first round.
Listen, Okafor never showed that he's ready to play the full game.
Maybe that's a little bit of an issue too. Yeah, Jovic at least doesn't get injured.
Yeah. Okafor is the perfect player. Okafor is the perfect player for the position he is. Apart from the bench to play 20-30 minutes. That's perfect for him. He does. When Okafor starts, he's horrible. He doesn't do shit.
So when he starts, he doesn't do well, you're saying?
Yeah. Never did. Just from the bench. Second half, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, he's very good.
Yeah,
good thing is we started really bad. It was a bad game, but good thing is we responded good.
This Marquis says, don't forget Inter also drew. Still a long season ahead. Yeah, for sure. Obviously, nothing is decided now. It's the first game of the season. I'm just glad we didn't lose today.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy to have that record broken and to get shut out at San Siro. I think Torino, they'd never won in San Siro since like 1985. And that record is still going to stand, thankfully. Reader Brutta, also with the summer of international tournaments, big teams are definitely going to struggle in the beginning. Smaller teams have more time to prepare preseason. Yeah, a lot of the big teams, they have the big players who are playing in all those international tournaments, whether it's the Olympics, whether it was Euros, Copa America, you name it. Fun fact, every Serie A game till now is all a draw. That is true. We can talk about the other games. I mean, Fiorentina, Parma. I have a feeling, Andon, Parma are going to be really good this season. Like, I think they're going to finish like 10th place or something.
Maybe.
I really like them as a team. They took over Serie B. Yeah.
I'm going to end the stream because I'm going to have to go to bed. It's kind of late.
Okay.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, I hope maybe we'll do a live a live tomorrow on our channel. I don't know, a Milan Lab, and I don't know. What do you think? Maybe we'll see. We'll get some of the boys on. If you guys want to hang out there too, I think maybe we can get like a stream going on there for like an hour or two. We'll see.
Thank you guys for joining us. See you next time.
I'll see you guys later.